Hi, I'm your coach, Kalpakos. I'm 43 years in the martial art business. I'm a master instructor. I'm the founder of the style of John Mudo with a 9-degree black belt. I'm 8-dan Hapkido instructor, and I'm 7-dan Taekwondo, 9 times Australian champion in weaponry and breaking, and Guinness Book of Record, and over 60 times in the newspapers. And I'm a book author about martial arts Hapkido. For the last 15 years, I come in the business, in the bodybuilding business, because all my life, the bodybuilding was my love. And what happened is, when I started training, I was confused. For the first 5 years, I built a little body there, some muscle, and I was confused, and I was changed from one fella to the other, from one bodybuilder to the other bodybuilder. And I never be happy, and they never helped me. And I found out, or everyone who is over 50, 55 or 60 years of age, nobody cares about him anymore. And that's why I make this DVD here, to just try to help people as much as I can. I try to do it briefly and as much as I can, but I want to help you in the same time. Don't worry about the training, what I'm going to show you later, but it's what I'm going to say now that helps you to go to reach your goals. I was confused. Are you? You confused too? I know, that's why you come to me. All right, let me explain to you a few things about your goals. You must remember a couple of things first. And one of the things you have to remember is you must love the weights. If you don't love the weights, if you're not weight lover, you're never gonna make it. The next thing you have to do is to have a good genetics. If you have good genetics, you can be a big bodybuilder. If you go to small genetics, still you can build your body. I'm not saying you're not, but you don't expect to be a big bodybuilder. Okay. Third thing, you have to connect your mind and your body together, like this. If your mind is out of the gym and your body is in the gym, it's not going to grow. You have to put them together. Mind and body goes together. And if the mind, when you do biceps, for example, you just press the biceps, your mind, you have to go right in the muscle, just deep in the muscle, and make work, make the concentration, see every pump, every rep you do, you have to suck from there something, and give the power in to build and grow. You must have the correct diet. You must have a good diet program, and you must have a cardio. And you must do walking at least 45 to 55 or an hour, 3 or 4 times a week. Not only, I'm not talking about only to losing weight, but also I'm talking about the cardiovascular, to be healthier person, like a person. We're talking about over 50 years of age people. And the last thing is the weights. The weights, it's not the first thing, it's the last thing, because you can build a nice physique, not a bodybuilder, but a nice physique without weights. It's only with a diet, with a treadmill or stretching or aerobic activity or whatever, you can do that. But the training with the weights give you the extra muscle you're looking for. You know, that's the thing what you hear and we talk about now. The training system, my training system, this man training system, that bodybuilder training system, is not that important. What is important is what I'm going to say to you now. What I'm saying to you now, it's very important. The training system is similar. They're all the same. How many days a week it's a good system to training? Okay, I can help you on this. If you're training 1 day on and 1 day off, it's the best system, I believe, for me, and I'm giving it to you, in the world. But have the penalty to pay for that, because if you're training 1 day and 1 day you get off, and the next day you come for training, the next day off, you have to training 2 body parts a day. Of course, you can reduce the repetitions, you never touch them, but you can reduce the exercise and not even the sets, just the exercise. You can cut exercises, make a few exercises if you train 2 body parts. The other system is 2 days on, 1 day off. This is perfect system. This is very good system. And again, you can training sometimes 1 body part if you like, sometimes you can squeeze 2 body parts. I do 1 big body part and 1 small body part if I have to do 2 body parts. I love to training arms together, biceps and triceps. But sometimes I get bored. I change I do biceps with the deltas, with the shoulders, and I can do triceps with the chest, or sometimes triceps with the back, or triceps alone. Depends, sometimes what you go by feeling. The next system is 5 days on, 2 days off, which again, it's a nice system, it's the best system, but you go to the gym very often, and I don't want to go to the gym every day, but you can hit only one body part, and that's good, because you go there, you stay 45 minutes and go home. Remember the time. Don't spend a lot of time in the gym. 45 minutes if you go, and 10-15 minutes aerobics, go home, run. We don't like it to go to the gym. We don't like gyms. We like to build bodies. Now, remember all the time, that's a very important point here I have for you. It's less training. Just remember that, please. Less training, it's better than more training. Less training, let me explain again and say it again, it's less. It's better than a lot of training. A lot of people go say, I'm going to the gym to build up muscle. I tell you what, you go to the gym not to build up muscle. You go to the gym to break down muscle. When you go to the gym, you damage your muscle. You don't build your muscle, my friend. Okay, you damage your muscle. When you build your muscle, when you damage the muscle, you go home. The food, the recuperation, the rest you do, that's the building blocks. And the protein, start, put the bricks one after the other one, and you make bigger and bigger and healthier. That's make you build the muscle, not in the training in the gym. If you go too many times in the gym, if you stay very long time in the gym, then you're overtraining. And if you're overtraining, anything you build, it's like you have a hammer and you hit and you just bend everything out and rubbish, make everything rubbish. Okay, I feel if I'm overtraining, I feel just like that. Split of a second, I said, what happened to my body? What happened when I built 15 years? Just gone, just like that, overnight. And I don't want to happen this. That's why I careful. If you have to take an extra diet from the gym, do it. We're not professional bodybuilders. We're not steroids users. You have to take a day off. You want 2 days off, 3 days off, take it. But when you come to the gym, you have to hit hard again. I'm not going to say we're lazy. We're not lazy. We just want to take days off. We don't want to overtraining. Exercises. How many exercises? If I training very heavy, I do 2 heavy exercises, 2 heavy compound exercise called, and 2 isolate exercise, 4 exercise if I go heavy. If I go very heavy, because I like to train heavy to very heavy. I never go moderate weight to light. This is for the girls. I leave it for the girls. I do heavy to very heavy. Now if I want to play a little bit lighter, I can go medium, I say heavy, I can say better. If I go heavy and enjoy my time, 2 heavy exercises, compound exercises, and 2 isolate exercises. But if I go heavier than that, sometimes I feel very strong. I said I'm going to go very heavy this time. Now, for this particular time, I just kick out pull out of the system 1 exercise, 1 isolate exercise. I have to keep the 2 compounds. Sometimes I'm not do at all isolate exercise. Okay, just the light like flies and crossovers. And I said, yes, I'm gonna hit heavy today. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna do bench press heavy and incline heavy, and probably 1 set flies, 1 set, and this is finished. That's body part, and probably I have to do calves or something like that. I said a smaller body part after that, but I'm not gonna go 2 and 2 if I'm training very heavy. Okay, the bodybuilders, we lift heavy weights. That you have to keep in mind. We lift heavy weights, but we don't lift so heavy weights. We're not power lifters. Yes, we lift heavy weights, but we don't go 1 set. If you want to play 1 rep, you can go 1 rep just to say to your friends, I can lift 200 kilo bench press. You can go 1 rep, but this is for fun. We're not training less than 6 repetitions. I never do squat. Don't worry about it. And I never do deadlifts. This is the best way to kill your knees and your low back. If you want to destroy those 2 parts and you'll be paralyzed one day, just keep doing it. I never see any really, except if you take somebody drugs. I saw people in the gym, even women sometimes, that do 150 kilogram squat, and then look the legs they got, nothing. And what did the squat build? I can do leg presses. I can do 1,200, 1,300 pounds. No problem. 600 kilogram in a machine. And I can, if you do a few times, you do 10, 12 repetitions, then you see the pump there. You know, what's the difference? Okay, keep that. 2, 3 warm-up sets. In the first exercise, you do in each body part. Then 1 set. Just adaptation set. That's it. That set, it's adapt your body for the new exercise. 1, just a warm-up, a very light one. 6, 7 repetitions. And then you go hit 1 or 2 heavy sets to the failure. The third set, if you do third set, fourth set, you don't even need that. If you very warm up well, you don't have to worry too much about this. If an exercise is not working for you, don't do it. Don't, because somebody do alternative dumbbell curls, don't do yourself. Maybe you found out it's not working for you. Do something else working for you. Found out what's you. Don't complain about my system. Says Nika, what you say to me now, it's not working. I put it in practice. You have to experiment in the life. You don't expect somebody stay like this, say, take this one here, I give you that much money, and then everything fixed. There is no fixable things. You have to find out who you are, your genetics. Maybe I'm built short and big and this. Maybe you're small, skinny and tall. You know, you have to training maybe different. You have to adjust at training. You be happy. But always, no matter who you are, you must train heavy. If you're not training heavy, you're not gonna see any result. I like single arm exercise. If you notice the alternative dumbbell everybody do in the gym, I do one arm. I just do this 1, 2, 3, and I extend my arm just here. I'm not going down just completely like this to rest. I just keep it here and I keep doing just like this. And if I do side laterals, 1 arm. With the 2 arms, side laterals I do 15 kilogram. With 1 arm I can do 27 kilogram. It's better, isn't it? I mean, we go more heavy, more weight. The same thing with this. If you can do like that, probably you do 20 kilogram. If I do just 1 arm, I can do 30. Why you don't do for 30? You go for 30. You know, it's working alright for me. You know, I have no problem. I never make plan what exercise I'm gonna do. People keep logbooks. Say, today I'm gonna do chest, and I'm gonna do incline, I'm gonna do decline, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do... Believe me, freedom. I know I'm going to the gym and I'm gonna do chest. But I don't know what I'm going by feeling. I don't know what exercise I'm going to do. Go to the gym, stay there, go and step in and say to my body, what are you going to do tonight? Say chest. We can do incline. No, not incline. I like dips. Heavy dips for low chest. What else? After this exercise, I'm looking around what is available, because not always available everything we want. And what's available? Say incline or flies. I prefer to have a dumbbell flies tonight. Okay, do it. And I tell you what, sometimes I go to the gym and say I have to do biceps and triceps, and when I step in the gym and I saw all the benches and everything taken by other people, sometimes 25 people in the gym, I said, okay, I'm not even do biceps and triceps. And what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do delts. And I come tomorrow and I do biceps and triceps. What's big deal? If my body not understand, body no count. People say 1, 2, and then 9. I say one more, 10. Why 1 more? Your body not understand to count. Your body cannot understand if it's a biceps day to die or triceps day to die. Okay? Why we slaves our body? Teach him there. Say, okay, the equipment is not available. Okay, and do whatever you want to do. Okay, now about supplements and about your doctor you're going to see. I have to explain to all this on the end of the tape. And but I have to explain to you the last thing, which the meals, 6 meals to 7 meals a day. People say, complain again, say, oh yeah, I'm not gonna eat 7 meals a day. Why? I'm talking about small meals. I'm not talking about big meals. Okay, keep the small meals, and 4 meals solid meals a day, small ones, enough to hold you until the next 2.5, 3 hours later, and then eat again because you're hungry, because you eat small meal. And then in between every big meal you have to make protein shake. Remember, 1 protein you have to keep it after the training. 45 grams of protein is good, 40 to 45 grams. 1 banana before training, 1 apple after training, or 1 apple before, after, whatever, it's up to you, whatever you like. Don't go for grapes for this particular training, but that's all about. Okay, now, after all this, what I say to you now, let me do a little bit like this to give you energy. And we go to the gym and hit there in the gym, alright? Go. See you in the gym.